So client might come to you with a pain over the SI joint or a greater trochanter. Or he may tell you that I get fatigue very easily. Okay. Or I get a stinging pain in front of the thigh. Light boating pain. When I'm doing something and I take a turn, I get a pain in my thigh. Try to understand. Pain in front of the thigh when moving, twisting left or right. Okay. So client commonly complains of lightning bolt pain in front of the thigh. क्लाइंट बोलेगा मुझे जैसे कि बिजली दौड़ रही है आगे के थाइज में, ठीक है, जब भी मैं लेफ्ट या राइट टर्न करता हूं तो एकदम से मेरे झंझनाहट आती है फ्रंट ऑफ द थाई में. Sometimes a client would complain heaviness in the hips, calf cramping, burning sensation in the legs and the feet. Heaviness in the hip, calf cramping, burning sensation in the legs and the feet. Now, why would a QL cause burning sensation? Right near the QL, another nerve passes out that is called cluneal nerve, which has to do with the altered sensations in the legs. It's a sensory nerve. QL can compress the sensory nerve, causing the altered sensation in the hips, calf, or the foot or the feet. So, tortus lumborum can result in symptoms like heaviness in the hip, calf cramping, or burning sensation in the legs and the feet. Client can say this after 10 minutes of standing, I feel calf cramp, burning sensations. These are the common symptoms that he would tell you. आपको क्लाइंट 8-10 मिनट काम करने के बाद ये बोलेगा कि मेरे को काफ क्रैम्प हो रहा है या बर्निंग सेंसेशन आ रही है, मैं 10 मिनट के बाद मेरे को एकदम हिप्स हैवी हो जाते हैं और मेरे लिए डिफिकल्ट होता है. ये कॉमन सिम्टम्स आपको क्लाइंट बोलेगा. ओके. इट कैन ऑल्सो मिमिक sciatica like pain. So a lot of people do sciatica treatment even though it's a QL, and this is called pseudo sciatica. This is called pseudo sciatica. Iliolumbar ligament. Overfiring of the tautening of the iliolumbar ligament result in QL tightening. Tautening of iliolumbar ligament results in QL tightening. This is a biomechanical movement. Iliolumbar ligament. If you have talked about, if you remember in the anatomical part, from ilium to lumbar there is an origin, and iliolumbar also originates next to the QL, right next to the QL. So it is very near to it. So tightening of those affects the tightening of iliolumbar fibers. इलियोलंबार फाइबर और इलियोलंबार लिगामेंट क्योंकि बहुत पास पास में है, इलियोलंबार लिगामेंट की टाइटनिंग के वजह से आपका डायरेक्टली इलियोलंबार ओरिजिन ऑफ क्यूएल को अफेक्ट होगा और दोनों एक साथ टाइट हो सकते हैं. ओके. सो इलियोलंबार लिगामेंट अफेक्ट्स द क्यूएल. You can have a symptoms of sciatica. You can have a symptoms of calf cramping after standing of 5 to 10 minutes, burning sensation, lightning bolt pains, sacroiliac joint pains, and greater trochanter pain. So what are the questions you're going to ask your clients? You're going to ask, do you have any job that is lifting of heavy object in a rotative positions? Okay, like you do work in a mill or somewhere where you have to do lifting of object and moving simultaneously. Okay, you have to ask your clients. आपको पूछना है कि आपका कोई जॉब है कि आपका जिसमें आपको हैवी चीजें उठा के रोटेट करना है साइमल्टेनियसली, या घर पे ऐसा कोई काम करते हैं जो आप बोरी या कुछ सामान उठा के लेफ्ट से राइट रखना है या कुछ करना हो. अगर ऐसा कुछ है तो आप कृपया उसे अभी टेम्पररी कम करिए. Avoid lifting object and rotating simultaneously. Even though you want to do it, teach them how to do it. Any history of trauma, fall, car accident, or about to fall, try to listen to it very carefully. trauma is fall, a small car accident or a jerk, or history of about to fall, has not fall. गिरने की कोई हिस्ट्री, कार एक्सीडेंट, या मैं कोई गिरते गिरते बचा हो, गिरा नहीं हो, बचा हो, तो भी क्यूएल टाइट होगा. You are not fallen down, you are about to fall, still can tighten the QL. Mother with a child, frequent carrying, heavy childs. Okay, a lot of ladies, Indians and Asian ladies, carry their child on the sides, and this affects the QL because it keeps the pelvis in the lifted position. Any abdominal surgeries, आपके abdomen पे कोई भी surgery हुई हो, any cut in the front will dysfunction the transverse abdominis, which is a direct fascia of QL, which is another part of your origin. So any abdominal surgeries will inhibit transverse abdominis muscle, which will overfire the QL. Okay, any abdominal surgeries. It can be a small endoscopy hole for testing, for maybe testing or under diagnostic purpose, or it can be a simple cesarean. Okay, it can be appendix surgery, any cut, gallbladder surgery, a CABG surgery, any cut in the front will inhibit transverse abdominis muscle, which will make QL to overfire, and it shares the fascia directly with it. So QL has to overfire. You don't have options to it. You might show a symptom after 6 months or a year, but it will overfire immediately. Clear? QL can result in scoliosis, that is called functional scoliosis. So QL will tighten the one side, affecting the opposite adductor, and hence resulting in raising of pelvis. Again, I will repeat, QL will tighten on one side, which will make the adductor short of opposite side and raise the pelvis of the same side. This will result in functional scoliosis. This is a temporary scoliosis. We can see these commonly found also because of people keeping wallet, known as wallet syndromes. People keeping heavy wallets, thick wallets in the back. People who have habit of sitting cross-legged. People who have habit of sitting cross-legged. QL की वजह से आपको स्कोलियोसिस हो सकता है, जिसकी वजह से QL अगर टाइट होगा तो सेम साइड के अडक्टर टाइट होंगे, ऑपोजिट साइड के अडक्टर टाइट होंगे और सेम साइड का अडक्टर आपको रेज मिलेगा. इसके वजह से आपका QL टाइट होगा and it can stay in that position for months or years. जो QL टाइट होगा ये आपको टेम्पररी स्कोलियोसिस क्रिएट करेगा. ये किया जा सकता है आपको अगर वॉलेट रखने की आदत हो या तो फिर आपको क्रॉस लेग बैठने की आदत हो तो. If you have an habit of sitting cross leg or keeping heavy wallets, then this may result in scoliosis. Does not have to be, but this is one of the reasons of scoliosis, functional scoliosis. Now, even after correcting a lot of clients, we see a repeated coming of clients. Okay. Even after correcting a lot of clients, we see repeatedly coming of the clients. Okay. Now that is because even after doing correction, they get a trauma, awkward movements. They again do a lot of gardening, washing floors, heavy lifting of objects, or limb length discrepancies. These are the common reasons of re-getting the QL tight. Okay. Near to fall objects, you're about to fall, but you have not fallen. Okay. So these are the common reasons of perpetuating cause of the QL to get tightened again. Sitting cross-legged with prolonged period of time. A lot of Indians have a habit of sitting cross legs, one leg over the other. And that is another reason to raise your pelvis and causing the QL to tighten up. Okay. Leaning forward over the desk, sink, working surfaces. आगे झुक के आपको बैठना, जैसे कि मैं अभी झुका हुआ हूँ आपके सामने. ओके. झुक के बैठना, सिंक में काम करना झुक के, ये QL को स्ट्रेच करता है और उसकी वजह से QL इनहिबिट हो जाती है. The QL gets stretched when you fall in in front of your sinks or forward sit in front of your desk with a forward and leaning forward. Weak abdominal muscles, mattresses that are too old or too soft. जिस मैट्रेस में आपको एफर्ट डालना पड़ता है अंदर से बाहर आने में, गद्दों में, okay. I don't prefer the mattresses. I always prefer to, I ask my clients to have those old mattresses like we used to have, hard ones, semi-hard, or the cotton ones, because in that you have to put less effort on your abdomen to get out and in, okay. Anywhere it is too soft on a sofa or on the mattresses, it will be too hard for you to get in and out, and that put a lot of load on your QLs and glutes. QL can activate trigger points in the associated muscles, and which are they? Gluteus medius, maximus, piriformis, and gluteus minimus. So a one QL can activate a far muscles of activations: gluteus maximus, medius, minimus, and piriformis. A lot of we get client of piriformis syndrome and we work on them, and even after working on them, we get them back after a few days because we have not worked on the QL. We might work in the evening, and by the time they reach home, they again get it back because we have not worked on the QL. क्योंकि हमने QL पे काम करा भी होगा तो हमारे QL की वजह से gluteus medius, gluteus maximus, piriformis और gluteus minimus के सिम्टम्स में भी एक्टिवेट हो सकते हैं. और QL के सिम्टम्स को हम कई बार ट्रीट कर चुके हैं तो हमारा फिर से उन सिम्टम्स को आ सकते हैं क्योंकि हमने उनके सेकेंडरी सिम्टम्स को ट्रीट नहीं किया हो. तो whenever you work on the QL, make sure you work on the associated muscles of gluteus medius, minimus, maximus, and piriformis. Otherwise, there can be the recurrence of the symptoms. Indications. When would you feel like you should work on the QL? Poor muscle firing or weak abdominal stabilization. Clear? Spinal pathologies like bulging disc can result in overfiring of the QL. Okay, so disc pathologies like bulging disc or any inflammatory disorders can result in overfiring of QL because, as we said, it will make the abdominal weak and it can result in overfiring of the QL. Differential diagnosis, you would like to make it with sacroiliitis, bursitis of hip, radiculopathy, disc pain, ligamentous pain, spondylosis, losis, stenosis, spondylolisthesis, and rib dysfunctioning. And rib dysfunctioning. So sacroiliitis, bursitis of hip, radiculopathy, disc pain, ligamentous pain, spondylosis, stenosis, spondylolisthesis, and rib dysfunctioning. You have to differential diagnosis with these. They are very similar symptoms and you have to really differential diagnose before going ahead. So whenever I said that 6 months before your QL went off or 9 months before your QL went off or 1 year before or 10 years before your QL was inhibited, so why didn't you had a symptoms 10 years back? Because there were associated muscles which were helping that QL to transfer the load. Who are those associated muscles which were helping the QL to carry those loads for years? They are QL of opposite side, iliopsoas, iliocostalis lumborum, external oblique abdominis, latissimus dorsi, gluteus medius, and gluteus maximus. I'll repeat it again. Muscles can go for inhibition 10 years back, 15 years back, or maybe 6 months back. And you are getting a symptoms maybe after 6 months or 15 years. Why? Because you've been helped by an associated muscles like psoas lumborum, opposite side, iliopsoas, iliocostalis lumborum, oblique external abdominis, latissimus dorsi, gluteus medius, and gluteus maximus. So you can get the symptoms. Antagonist and agonist muscles. So these are your antagonist and agonist. Even the agonist muscle, we have talked about, these were your agonist muscle which can assist you. These are the agonist muscle which can assist you. But any of the antagonist muscle not working properly can also overfire your QL, like rectus abdominis, internal oblique, or external oblique. Rectus abdominis, internal oblique, and external oblique. QL assists in uh, stabilizing the diaphragm on inhalation. QL also assists in stabilizing a diaphragm on inhalation and exhalation, both. What are the other clinicals that you have to see? Erector spinae when become weak, or hip rotators, or hip abductors, or inhibited, can overfire QL. So any of your adductors or glutes or erector spinae or rectus abdominis gets weak, QL overfires. So QL most of the time is a compensator. Are you getting my point? QL is most of the time a compensator, not the cause. It's a symptom. I'll repeat it again. QL is a compensator 60% of the time, because it will be compensating for erector spinae or weak hip adductors or the weak abdomen. It will compensate for other muscles. Okay, and it can result in kyphosis too. Excuse me. QL can get affected directly with glutes. So as your glutes gets weak, QL firing increases. Even after releasing QL, a lot of people come to us again that they're having a same pain again. It is because of the weak glutes. 80% of my client, listen very carefully, 80% of my client can have the weak glutes, which results in QL compensation. 80%, it's a big number. Try to understand. QL is not the primary cause, secondary. We would like to assess the glutes prior QL. If the glutes are weak, QL is overfiring. So even after releasing QL does not make sense till you activate the glutes. So first we always activate the glutes. Okay. Now I'm getting a request. Some of the students want me to repeat scoliosis. I will do so once I complete the slideshow, and I will go back and repeat the scoliosis. Please keep the patience. कुछ students को अभी भी query आ रही है, scoliosis clear नहीं हुआ है. I'll go back and explain, but please let me complete the slideshow. Okay? Now, QL की वजह से आपके glutes जितने कमजोर होंगे, उतना आपके QL को overfire करना पड़ेगा. तो आपके ग्लूट्स 80% ऑफ द क्लाइंट्स जो हमारे हैं वो है जिनके ग्लूट्स कमजोर है. जैसे आप ग्लूट्स पे फोकस करोगे, क्यूएल का काम कम होता जाएगा. तो प्लीज वर्क ऑन द ग्लूट्स along with QL most of the time. QL can elevate your shoulder, like this is similar to your scoliosis. Okay, so whenever an inhibited glutes, whenever an inhibited QL will result in contraction of the pelvis or raising of the pelvis. Okay, to move the pelvis forward or clear the ground, you have to raise your shoulder. Okay, so for ground clearance, you have to raise your shoulder, similar to scoliosis. Okay, so once your one side QL is inhibited, the opposite will overfire. This will result in shortening of adductors, and shortening of adductor will the clearing of the ground. I'll repeat it again. एक तरफ का आपका QL जैसे इनहिबिट हुआ है, दूसरी साइड का ओवरफायर करेगा. उस तरफ ऑपोजिट साइड का ओवरफायर करते ही उस तरफ का अडक्टर शॉर्ट होगा, सेम साइड का हिप लॉक होगा, और आपको ग्राउंड क्लियरेंस के लिए शोल्डर को रेज करना पड़ेगा. Okay, I'll repeat in English. Once the one side of the QL get inhibited, Opposite set get overactive. It results in raising of adductors of the opposite side. The same side adductors makes the fixation of the hip joint into the socket, which we have for ground clearance. You have to raise the shoulders. Lumbopelvic pain, as we already saw it, QL has to tighten up to stabilize the gluteus medius so that there can be a proper functioning of the lower limb. So QL is your primary stabilizer in the spine so that the lower can move. Okay. QL is a connector between a lower limb and an upper limb in the back chain, not in the front chain. So in a back chain, a QL is a connector between an upper limb and a lower limb. Emotional muscle. QL is an emotional muscle. This is an emotional part of the, lot of physiotherapists don't talk about the emotional part, but we do. हर मसल का एक इमोशन होता है, सारे फिजियोस बात नहीं करते हैं, बट मेरे क्लिनिकल प्रैक्टिस में मैं देखता हूँ, ठीक है. एंड मुझे कई पेशेंट्स दिखते हैं जिनमें हम उस पे मसल्स पे काम भी करते हैं, उनको रिलीज भी करते हैं और पेन वापस बढ़ के आता है क्योंकि हमने उसके इमोशनल पार्ट को रिलीज नहीं किया. तो यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि जो पेन आ रहा है वो फिजिकल है कि इमोशनल है. And we get a lot of clients, even after working multiple times, their pain keeps coming back. Try to understand. Even after release, pain increases. After release, pain increases. After release, pain increases or comes back in a short time. Then it can be an emotional component too. What are the emotional components? You just have to ask your client, are there any unmet needs? Frustration, anger, or grief. Unmet needs, frustration, anger, or grief. Until you don't release those or you don't calm them down, you won't be able to release the QL. We cannot release the QL by just doing manual work on it. It has to be done emotional work, not manual work. So feeling trapped or unfulfilling relationship or too much of support can also affect the QL. A lot of people who like to work for others, like to help a lot to others. कई जनों की इच्छा होती है कि मैं दूसरों का ही काम करते रहते और खुद को निग्लेक्ट करते हैं. उनका QL भी ओवरफायर करता है. जो दूसरों की सेवा करते हैं हमेशा, ठीक है, तो हमेशा सेवा भाव मत रखो, ठीक है, कभी कभी कम रखा करो. People who do a lot of helping, lot of good works, demonstration to make you understand about QL test. Okay, so you can understand how to test a muscle and how to release it simultaneously. Okay, so before that, we're going back to the scoliosis part. Here I want you to see, the pelvis. The side of the QL which is contracted is resulting in raised pelvis and ribs towards the pelvis and pelvis towards the rib. And adductors are getting short, which is making the curvature in the spine. Okay, this is functional scoliosis. It's an acquired scoliosis. Okay, so a tight QL, as you know, QL is of three parts. One is starting from the rib to the pelvis, that can create a contraction. Second is from the ribs to the vertebrae, and the third one is ilium to the vertebrae. When all these three are going to contract, is going to create a shortening of rib cage. There will be gap. The gap would be reduced between the pelvis and the rib. This is going to create scoliosis. And you cannot just have it in a minute or two. You have to stay in that position for prolonged time. And how are you going to keep yourself in that prolonged time? By keeping a wallet, right? Keep a wallet in your butt. You will be keeping your butt raised for maybe an hour, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, as long as you sit. and this will create a contraction in the QL, and the muscles forget to relax. That results in scoliosis. आप अपना वॉलेट पीछे रख के बैठिए, 3-4 घंटे बैठिए, और आपका क्यूएल कॉन्ट्रैक्टेड स्टेट में रहेगा, रिलैक्स होना भूल जाएगा, और जैसे वो रिलैक्स होना भूल जाएगा, आपकी मसल स्कोलियोसिस की तरफ शिफ्ट होना शुरू करेगी. So please, whenever you see your client thick wallet, tell them to avoid using it, because even after correcting it, they don't change the habit. They'll keep dropping back again into the same thing. Okay. We're going to move to the next test, which is your QL test. There are two tests usually we do: a hinge test or a muzzle test, that is supine, side, or prone. Hinge test, I would not be able to give you a good demonstration because you won't be able to see my spine. But I have a small video got from the YouTube, and I would like you to see the test itself. Okay. Hope it runs. So can you see it? This is a kink. If you see a kink, in the spine, this is hinge test positive. This is normal. See, this is very normal. There is no kink. It's a right curvature. Curvature is smooth. Can you see it? Can you see the smooth curvature? That is normal. Again, I'll show you the hinge. Can you see the kink? This is a hinge. So this level of vertebrae, the QL has stopped working at this level of vertebrae. Below this, it's not working. Are you getting my point? So it is full screen. Okay, I have again started it. Can you see the hinge? Can you see the red arrow? It's a hinge. You should not get the hinge. It should be a clean curve. आपको कोई भी hinge नजर नहीं आना चाहिए. एक clean curve होना चाहिए. Okay. See the curve in this video. It's a clean curve. There is no hinge. It's a clean curve. There is no hinge. इसमें कोई भी hinge नहीं है. Clean curve है. कोई भी angle नहीं है. इसमें आपको एंगल नजर आएगा. देखिए यहां से इसके बाद क्यूएल काम नहीं कर रही है. वीडियो जा रहा है. I think you cannot see the video. Some of you, again, I'll demonstrate. Can you see the video now? Can you see the hinge? If you can, please raise your hands. It's in the you got an option to raise the hands. Okay, good. I can see the hands, please. Thank you. So this is an hinge. This is a clear view. See the clear turn? There is no hinge. It's a clear turn, no hinge. Again, you will see the hinge. See, from here, the QL is no more bending. The spine is no more bending. Stop bending from the red arrow. That's QL dysfunctioning at that level. You have to release at that level. Okay. So this was basically the demonstration for me. I'd like you to show you how a QL, to assess the QL in a muscle testing way. We can do a muscle testing in 3 different ways. It's available. The video is available on YouTube. You have to search it as a hinge test for QL. Again, I will be sending the video in the WhatsApp group if you would like to see it. Okay. I will share the video in the WhatsApp group so that you can see the video nicely and remember it. Don't worry. Okay. I'd like to show you 3 different tests for QL. Okay, I like to show you 3 different tests of QL. Can everybody can see my face? Please raise your hand if you can or you not. Everybody can see my face. Can see the back, the table. Can everybody see the table? You have a raise hand options on your screens. Okay, reaction options. You can use the raise hand or the thumb, whatever you like. Okay, good. So I'll be showing you demonstration on it. If you have issues, please WhatsApp on it. We'll get, as soon as I get a WhatsApp, I'll re-demonstrate. I'll demonstrate twice. मैं पीछे demonstration दूंगा QL testing का. Okay. Supine, sideline, prone line. 3 positions. Okay. Just a second. I'll be stopping a video to start the demonstration. Just a second. Can everybody see the model? If you can, please raise your hands. Can everybody see the model? Good. So, to test the QL in supine position, you're going to ask the client to come towards me as much as possible. Please shift towards me as much as possible, please. Okay. Now, you're going to ask the client to move the legs towards the affected side. Okay. So we have moved the client pelvis on the affected side. Can everybody see it? Please raise your hands. I can see if you can raise your hands. Okay. Can everybody see it? Good. So the client's legs of the affected side has been moved to the other side, on the affected side. Now I'm going to slide my hand under the heels of the client. Now I'm going to slide my hand under the heels of the client. And I'm going to ask the client to hold this position, maintain it. Okay, I'll repeat it again. The client would be in the supine position. Client लेटा हुआ रहेगा. सबको नजर आ रहा है client लेटा हुआ? ठीक है? जो साइड हमें टेस्ट करनी है, उस तरफ आप क्लाइंट के पैर को हम शिफ्ट करेंगे. ठीक है? जो साइड हमें टेस्ट करनी है, उस तरफ हम क्लाइंट के पैर को शिफ्ट करेंगे. और हमें क्लाइंट को इंस्ट्रक्शंस देने हैं कि आपको मैं इस तरफ पांव खींचूंगा और आपको वहीं मेंटेन करना है रोक के. ठीक है? I will be giving instructions to the client. I will be moving your leg towards this side, towards me. You're going to hold your pelvis. Resist the movement. If the client can do so, the QL is working. If the client can do so, the QL is working. अगर client रोक पाएगा, मतलब वो QL काम कर रही है. Okay? Okay. So I think everybody can hear me very clearly, right? Everybody clear? Please raise your hands. Please give your reactions if it is clear. Okay? So, client is supine. On the affected side, we have moved the leg. The therapist will move the hands under the heels. Stabilize the opposite pelvis. Ask the client to hold it. If the client is weak, you can ask them to hold the table. Okay? Hold your pelvis, please. And you're going to move the legs towards your side. And she couldn't hold it. Could you see it? You're going to ask her again. Hold the side. Please hold the pelvis. Do not allow me to move. अब मैं अपना हाथ इस तरफ खींचूंगा. अब मुझे मूव नहीं करने दीजिए प्लीज. ठीक है? 1, 2, 3, start. Hold. And she couldn't hold it. That means this side QL is inhibited. What is it? Inhibited. Now we'll take the same QL in the sideline position. Okay? I want you to turn to this side, please. Thank you. Put your hands in the front. Hold the table. आप क्लाइंट को अनअफेक्टेड साइड की तरफ टर्न करवा दीजिए और उसको अपने हाथ से टेबल को पकड़ा दीजिए. ठीक है? You're going to ask the client to turn on the unaffected side and stabilize herself with the hand. Now I'm going to ask her to raise the pelvis. क्या आप अपने pelvis को ऊपर की तरफ खींचेंगे? Now I'm going to ask her to raise the pelvis. Relax. वापस खींचिए. So you people can see her raise the pelvis. Relax. See, my hand would be moving with her raise the pelvis. दिखा आपको? Raise the hands if you can see it. See my hand moving with her raise the pelvis. वो अपनी कमर ऊपर खींच रही है और मेरा हाथ ऊपर जा रहा है. ठीक है? Okay? I want you to raise the pelvis and hold it. उन्होंने अपनी कमर को ऊपर खींचा है और रोक के रखा है. और मैं अब उनके पांव की तरफ जाके उनके पांव को मेरी तरफ खींचूंगा. ठीक है? If she is not able to hold it, that means her QL is inhibited. She should be able to maintain it. The hip hiking when I am pulling her leg down. Okay? जब मैं पाँव नीचे खींचूंगा तो हिप हाइकिंग मेंटेन रहनी चाहिए. Clear? Everybody good? I'll repeat the test. आप क्लाइंट को बोलेंगे लेग्स को ऊपर की तरफ खींचो. You ask the client to raise the pelvis. You go down hold yourself on the ankle. Instruct the client to keep the pelvis contracted and you pull it. If the client fails to hold it, that means the QL is inhibited. Okay? Same test can be done in a prone line. In prone line, we'll ask the client to raise the pelvis. Can you see the pelvis level where my hand is? Raise the pelvis. This side. Raise up. So I asked her to raise the pelvis up. Relax. आप देखिए वापस. I asked her to raise the pelvis up, but she is going up, not up. She is going towards the ceiling instead of towards the head. मैंने इनको pelvis raise करने के लिए बोला towards the head, और इनका pelvis जा रहा है towards the ceiling. मतलब QL ऊपर खींच ही नहीं पा रही है. The QL is not functioning to pull the pelvis towards the ceiling. Can everybody see it? Please raise your hand if you can see it. Okay, I'll repeat it again. I'll move the table a bit closer. Okay? Okay? Everybody can see the table? Everybody can see the pelvis? Can everybody see the pelvis? Can everybody see the pelvis? Okay? We are asking her to raise the pelvis towards the head. हम उनको बोलेंगे कि आपको अपना pelvis head की तरफ raise करना है. Relax. Now raise it towards the head. And she is raising towards the ceiling. And she is raising towards the ceiling. That shows the QL is inhibited. That shows the QL is inhibited. Okay? So we're going to ask the model to set this is facing on this side. Can everybody see me again? Can everybody see me again? So good. The QL can be tested in supine, side line, and prone line. Supine, side line, and prone line. In supine, okay, I'll repeat the procedures on verbally. Please try to listen to it. In supine, okay, you're going to ask the client, we're going to take both the supine towards you. We're going to move them towards the legs towards the opposite side, on the affected side. Put your hands underneath the legs and pull it towards you by stabilizing the pelvis. Okay, this is one test of QL. The other test, which was in suicide line, is like you're going to ask the client to raise the pelvis, hip hiking, and you're going to pull the leg, and the client cannot maintain the hold, that is your side line. In prone line, you're going to ask the client to raise the pelvis towards the head, and if the client is not able to do so, usually they raise it towards the ceiling, thinking they're raising towards the head. That is also going to affect it. Okay, now you're going to do a QL release, but as I said, 80% of my client QL are because of gluteus weaknesses. So is it the gluteus which is affecting her QL? Are they weak? If they are weak, they can affect her QL. Okay, so we'll redo the test. I'll do one of the tests, which is on the sideline test. Okay, or which one you want me to do? Which one was easier for you to see? You can WhatsApp to the group and we might get an answer in a second. Whatever I getting, the maximum answers will be taken consideration. If you want to take a test, like one of the tests can be taken as a QL test. We'll be doing a correction and see the differences immediately. Okay, so there is one correction that is called release. If you want to do a QL release, I cannot show you a dry needling procedure here, but we'll be showing a QL release through balls. Okay, just a second, hold on. Go down. So as you can see, the client is lying down again. Okay, you can take a ball, a round ball, tennis ball, and put it directly on the QL and ask the client to press it. I would prefer a tennis ball or a hard plastic ball. You can take it, a tennis ball, or I was about to get it, but I think I forgot at home. I didn't have it right now currently with me. But you can take a round fist or a ball, put it directly on the QL, and ask the client to press it. I usually deal at 3 different sites. Please take a seat. So you'll be doing at 3 different sites. One would be at the rib level. Put the ball, ask the client to press the ball. So I want you to press my hand in the back. Okay. One at the iliolumbar level and one at the ilium level. You're going to ask the client to press the ball at 3 different levels. One would be at the rib cage level, that is at the T12 level. The second would be at the iliolumbar level, and the third one would be at the ilium level. हम क्लाइंट को रिलीज करने के लिए यूजुअली बॉल एक्सरसाइज प्रिफर करते हैं. इसमें आप एक 12th रिप पे रखेंगे. 12th रिप पे बॉल को रखिए, हमको बोलिए दबाइए. ये सो के करेंगे या दीवार के सपोर्ट पे. ठीक है, आप दीवार का कोई भी सपोर्ट ले लीजिए या सो जाइए, और जो आपका 12th रिप का लेवल है, जहाँ पे आपकी पसलियां खत्म हो रही है, वहीं पे बॉल रख के उस पे सो जाइए और उसको दबाइए. सो के उसको दबाइए, ये एक लेवल है। फिर उसके नीचे, फिर उसके भी नीचे, ये 3 तरीके से करना, ठीक है। और ये बायलैटरली करना है रिलीज करने के लिए, क्लियर। ये बायलैटरली, दिस इज अ फिजिकल रिलीज, but I can see the emotional component in my client too. So I will do the test again after doing an emotional correction on her. Okay? We have talked about physical component, we have talked about emotional component. हमने दो component की बात करी थी, एक physical component था और एक emotional component था, right? Emotional component में अगर client है तो आपको उसको emotionally release करना, और अगर physical component में है तो physically release करना. So if you know your client is having an emotional component and you want to correct that, then I would like you to, like we did the test before and she was negative for QL, sorry, positive for QL. She couldn't hold the test. Okay? She couldn't hold the test. ये टेस्ट में पास नहीं हुए. हमारे तीनों QL टेस्ट में ये पास नहीं हुए. तो हम इनका इमोशनल कंपोनेंट करेक्ट करके देखते हैं कि क्या इनके इसमें स्ट्रेंथ में कोई चेंज आता है या नहीं. ओके, so to do the emotional component, what we will do, we'll put one hand under the T12, L1, L2, L3 level. We'll put our hand inside the T12, L1, L2, L3 level. Put the opposite hand, another hand right opposite to it. If you're going to keep your hand like this for the next 3 minutes, you would see the QL is getting relaxed. You can do it while you're sitting right now. Put one hand in the back. Put one hand in the back at the ribcage level. Can you see mine? And one hand in the front. One hand in the back and one hand in the front. I want everybody to do it. Feel it. Do it on the one side. So I'll be doing one hand here and one hand here. And do it for 3 minutes. Only 3 minutes. And we'll retest her QL. And if that strengthens it, that means it's an emotional component adding. And you will see or you will feel that muscles are getting relaxed under your hand. QL gets relaxed when you're supine lying. QL gets relaxed when you are supine lying. And to further relax it, if you put your hands on it, it relaxes faster. So I could sense her getting relaxed. Okay. अगर आपको QL को रिलैक्स करना है तो एक हाथ आगे एक हाथ पीछे रखिए 3 मिनट, और आप अब मसल टेस्ट वापस कर सकते हैं या बैक पेन चेक करिए कितना फर्क है, या आपका लेटरल बेंडिंग चेक कर सकते हैं. You can also test lateral bending, back pain, or the strength. Whatever you can do it better. So do it again for her. Bring your legs on that side. Stabilize yourself. So she is again on her supine testing position. She is stabilizing herself. We have moved the legs on the affected side. We are stabilizing the opposite pelvis with our hand, and we're going to ask her, we're going to move her pelvis to our side. Hold. And it's strong. We're going to again ask her to hold. And it's strong. So now we can see we are not able to get her pelvis on the opposite side. If you're not able to do that, that means there was an emotional component adding to it. And as soon as you released it, the QL became strong. Okay? Dry needling procedure cannot be explained on a webinar. I apologize for that. Okay? For that, you have to be in the workshop, and it becomes hard for me to explain it on the webinar. I want you to be on the workshop for that. if you can come. This is the best I have tried my explanation to all of you. Hope you like the presentation. I would like to thank the whole PhysioHelp team, and also I would like to help my wife for being the model today, and everybody, so that they can for coming online. This is one of the largest webinar we are having it first time. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll try to give you PPT through WhatsApp and the video of hinge testing through WhatsApp, so that you can go through it again if required. And I would like to have questions on WhatsApp. I'll go through the questions and I'll try to answer as many as possible. If they are relevant, they would be answered with whatever best I can. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate all your presence. And I will hand over to you again. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your support. Now, only request is whatever questions you have, one student, one